Since political movements are partially based on the size of the electorate they represent, is it a worry that less people are calling themselves Christians?
Look, yes and no. What I think is happening more than anything is that increasingly there is no social capital involved in calling yourself a Christian. And I think that there has been a long history in countries like Australia of what you might call cultural Christians. People who grew up attending maybe an Anglican church or they've got a denomination attached to them. And that's just part of their life. That's part of who they are. Probably they only go to church at Christmas. Are they a Christian? Are they truly converted? Don't know. So there's a lot of that going on. And so what I think we're seeing, one of the overwhelming patterns that we're seeing is that there is far less social capital involved in identifying yourself with Christianity. But I am not so sure that actually the size of the convictional, practicing Christian church that really knows the Lord, I'm not so sure that that is shrinking in the same way. And I would say still, I have my socks blown off all over this country as to how strong and rich Christianity remains here. So I think that is a big part of it. And here's the other thing. It depends really what you're trying to do. So if politics is the only paradigm you're working in, then just numbers are everything. But God doesn't need numbers. I'm just very mindful of that. It's great that ACL is as big as it is and that we continue to grow so quickly, and praise God because that's what He's given us for this season. But David did count his army and he was judged for it. Because, we rely ultimately on the power of God, and He raises up kings. He does. So what I would hope is that more than just have numbers on a page of supporters or numbers in church pews, I would hope that we're all people who pray to the God of heaven who changes nations and changes lives.